I am on the wrong cam. Let me fix this. There we go.
Well, hello there, Els.
Hello, how are you, Witchy?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Let me mute this. There we go. That's better. Hello, world. How are you, ladies? How you doing?
Carla!
Tammy's in the
Tammy!
house. There's our hag, the Miss
Hags!
Darla.
Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? Rose, hey!
Hi, Miss Rose.
Blessed be Carla. Hey, Miss Cat, how are you? Hey, Sandra. A change of pace? Has it been a rough day, Sandra?
Yeah, because it's programmed into the phone. And that's why it goes pre-programmed. It should access.
Sorry, y'all, I'm just reading chat like I'm, you know, in the box myself. Thank you all for coming.
All righty. So who's here?
Everybody?
Everybody.
No,
Let me
not
make sure I say.
everybody.
Let me make sure I say hi to everybody. Hi, Carla. Hello, Miss Tammy. Hey, Hags. Miss Darla. Hello. Hi, Rose. Hey, Kathy. Nice to see you, Sandra.
Is Darla in here? I didn't see Darla.
Yes, she's here.
I have really got to find my glasses. You went to town today? You got dressed?
Oh my goodness, she put on clothes?
Did you put a bra
Ah,
on? Wow.
don't say that nasty word.
Hey, Darla. I see you now. How's everybody? I gotta show y'all. My mom got a new sewing machine because this monstrosity is just too big and too hard to figure out that's in my craft room. So anyway, she finally got hers figured out today because I thought she was just gonna get like some simple. The birds can't do anything simple. They gotta get
They gotta
nice
be the
fancy
birds.
stuff.
They
Yeah,
gotta be the birds.
birds gotta be birds. But anyway, y'all, isn't this the sweetest little mask? I love it. Mom did such. This was her very first one, and I think she did so cute. I love this. This is vintage fabric, and I just think it is adorable. I probably had some kind of little dress or
Hi, Cat.
something made out of this when I was a little girl. But anyway, or actually maybe my sister. I don't remember. But anyway, I think she did, so, and that was her first one.
Well, she did very good.
Yeah, I'm proud of her. Now I want her to teach me how to do it. Hey, Kat. You know what, Kat? You're right. I sure didn't. I'm sorry. Do you have Messenger or because I don't have your email? Wait, let me catch up on. Okay. Thank you, Rose. And Kathy says hi to everyone that she missed.
Miss Patricia Handy, hello.
There's Patricia. Hey, Miss Patricia.
I've never seen Patricia in our stream before. Hello, welcome to the show.
So, what is everybody up to tonight? Hey, is it just me or man, I've been cranky. Good God, I've been cranky, and just every little thing sets me off, and I've just been a butthead, and I'm trying to quit that. I don't know what my problem is, but I need to get over it.
Well, I have been very busy.
You have? What have you been busy doing?
I have come up with something new. I just finished. I'm actually the reason I was late getting to you was because I was editing the video. Uh,
Oh, okay.
but I have come up with a new thing. You guys want to see it?
Well, of course. Show us, show us, show us.
Darla's gonna love this because it's full of measurements.
Oh, Darla, I'm so sorry. And everybody's emotions are just like on a roller coaster.
It's the being out of our regular routine, guys.
It is. It's everything is just so crazy right now. Doesn't even feel real.
So I came up with this little flippy thing. I'm calling it a
Els,
flip and
that's
flip and flip.
beautiful. I love that. Is that some of the graphic 45 paper you love?
It is this Midnight Masquerade,
Very pretty.
and it's got all kinds of pockets and little tuck
It's
spots
lovely.
and all kinds of these little flippy dippy things. And uh, so I made this, just using up some of my
That
leftovers, you know.
I love that. That is absolutely beautiful.
So I got the video. I'm editing it right now, so I'll get it
So,
published
did
here
you
pretty
do an
soon.
actual tutorial?
I did.
Or was it one of your, you fold it here, you glue it here, you paste it here, you flip it here, you fold it, flip it, glue it, flip it, and then you pull it out from under your desk and show it finished?
No, I actually did a whole walkthrough. Like,
Something
ask
that
Darla.
a,
I've been getting better. I've been like, I include all my measurements in my description box so that you have all the measurements for everything. And you know me, I go through and I go, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with this, and you're going to cut it to this, and I'll be right back while you do that. And then you're going to come back, and I go, now you ink, and I'll be right back until you do that. And I put all those little
so,
breaks in there.
so it's crafting for doofus.
And this is the one we made together.
You and Darla?
No, this is the one I made with you on the video. I'm actually making one on the video.
Oh, okay, I gotcha, I gotcha.
And see, just so you didn't say I pulled it out from underneath the desk, I did them completely different.
They know what I'm talking about. I stand by what I say. They know what I'm talking about, don't y'all?
That's why you don't have to measure, Rose. I measure for you and just put them in the description. And then you just have to go through it. Just it's not measuring really. All you're doing is mimicking the number. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
So we don't measure you. Well, actually, you kind of have to. Hey, Kim,
The only part
welcome.
the only part that you have to measure yourself is this piece here. And that's because I give you the general measurement, but this part is just, it's an iffy thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fiddly thing, but like I always say, you do you, boo. Um, but God, there's dogs all over the place.
I'm not sure what you're looking at. Does it have multiple words?
Well, y'all know I'm a lazy crafter. I like my
Okay.
I like my glue and no measurements.
Wait.
But I'm learning to measure. I'm learning to.
Elizabeth K is in the house. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hey,
And
Elizabeth,
Kim.
welcome.
Hi, Kim. Oh, you know what, Rose? If you saw my outtakes from my videos, like the parts that I don't publish, you guys would laugh your butts off. Seriously. Because
Hell, Rose. Hell, Els, we laugh at our butts off at the ones where you don't have outtakes.
I was doing this today, and I was doing the video, and I measured everything, and I had this one little piece here on this pocket. For some reason, I decided I was going to make this the exact same move as the pocket instead of the mat size. And I go to glue it down, and I went, that don't work.
Right.
You're a doofus. Go back and do that again.
That was a Laura move.
Oh, I did really bad. One of these days, I'm going to do an outtake. I'm going to do a
You
strip
should.
and just show you guys all of the stuff that like doesn't get into the videos. You guys see like a 15, 20-minute video, but I have like 45 minutes of film.
Lord. Yes, I definitely think you should do an outtake.
What would be really funny is if I went back and got some of the Tuesday morning footage and sent some of the outtakes when I'm in the store,
Oh my gosh, yes. I would love that. That would be fun.
like where I go to show you guys a paper pad and I drop it 4 times.
Oh gosh. But then it would be bleep, 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 bleep.
I'm serious. I'll take a paper pad and I'll sit there and I'll go, oh, well, here's the paper pad. And I'll go like this to go show it to you guys and it'll flip into the basket. And I'll pick it up. All right, so here's the paper pad. And I'll start to fall off the side. Amy walks over and picks it up, just puts it back up on the cart.
Here, Bima.
And then there's this one lady that works in the store, and bless her heart, I love her to death. Um, Hi, sweetheart. I know you're watching, but she's always whenever I go in, she goes, guess what we got? Guess what we got? We got this. We got this. We got the whole set. You got to go check it out. And I'll go okay, and I'll go. Like, I'll start to show it. She'll walk in. Did you get the ephemera? And she'll come back to me. Did you get the sixpence?
Lord.
Bless her heart, and I love her to death, and she knows I do. But if you guys are watching, hey Claire and the whole gang, I love you guys, and I miss you, and I'll see you soon. Okay.
Those
My
are your
shout out
buddies
to
from.
my Tuesday morning crew.
I just read where Kim said that her and her hubby just moved to a new place.
Yay!
Congrats on that, you guys. And she said there's a Tuesday morning right near where they're living, so
Yay!
I'm jelly.
I'm gonna check
I
something, but I
mean,
think we have something special for tonight. Hags, do we have something special for tonight? We do. We have something special from Hags tonight.
we do. What is it?
We do. I'm not telling, but I gotta tell you, I've seen it. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Is it a new color?
You'll see. Be patient. Why didn't I tell you there was stuff stuck to your boob?
Oh, right here.
Well, because where was it? Now, can I see that boob? No, it's on the opposite side of the room. If you had turned around and it was there, I may have said, "Hey, Hags."
If you're looking at that, it's right there.
I may have went, "Hey,
Hanging out right there.
you got a parrot or something on your ta-ta."
Y'all
But
stop fussing.
you
Hey,
got to
Miss
fuss. It's what we
Lily.
do. We fuss. It's what we do. Kathy wants to know how much closer Kim has gotten. She's like, only 20 minutes closer.
Miss Cat said, well, darn. Els, I think it's awesome that you actually use your Graphic 45. Every time I finally convince myself to use it, I see someone selling it and wonder if I should save it to sell if I lose my job. Laugh out loud. Gosh,
Right?
Darla. Oh, Lord. Oh, let's pray you don't lose your job, girlie. That would not be good.
I have to admit that I do hoard some graphic 45, but only certain patterns.
Hey,
And
Sabrina.
I'm trying to do it over here outside the camera. How many of these am I doing? Oh. All right, so you know what? I'm going to show everybody, but I'm not going to do the giveaway right now. I'm going to wait a little while.
You're doing a giveaway?
Yeah, Amy has got something very special that she did. She's been working on. And I got my juju all over them.
Uh-oh.
I'm rubbing them on my juju right now. Okay. Okay, so I'll tell you what it is.
Set up the internet in your building.
All right.
Run the wires for the
So Hags did these. This is a limited edition special one, and she's giving me 10 to give away tonight. I may do 2 sets of 5.
Well, I was just wondering if you guys
Cat. Kat says, I have decided I am not hoarding anything except Snoopy stuff.
I mean, it's
Laugh out loud. Oh, pretty color.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Those are gorgeous. Where'd you get? Did Amy do those?
Amy did these.
Pretty,
Yes, can you
pretty,
believe
pretty,
this
pretty,
woman
pretty.
can dye and she soaks it in the dye and they still
That's
come out looking like this?
absolutely
It's
gorgeous.
those magical little witchy haggy fingers she's got.
Mm-hmm.
That's why guys, this right here is why she always looks like she has some kind of fungus growing on her fingers. So that she
That's
can
a
do this
beautiful color.
for y'all. So I am gonna give these away before the end of the show.
Wow.
On my finger.
More than welcome to.
So we'll do a giveaway in a little bit for these.
Well, Els, apparently you are not the only graphic 45 lover in the
I
room.
know. I know.
These other ladies are talking about it. Miss Kat referred to it as gold.
It is. But I'll
She
be
said,
honest, I
that
use
color,
my
Amy,
graphic
that color.
45.
Yeah, you do. I will give you that. You don't hoard it, you use it, which is good.
I use it. I abuse it. Ooh, look, I got the hot rod back.
Well, actually, right now, what I'm panicking about is glue. I
I
looked on
told you.
Walmart today, and I like I like Beacon and I like Aleene's. And I like Aleene's Fabric Fusion, the quick dry. I love this stuff.
Okay.
And I because I like the stuff that doesn't make your paper warp. And y'all, a this is a 4-ounce bottle of Aleene's Fabric Fusion. On the website for Walmart, it was $22. Do you hear me? $22. I am not paying $22 for a bottle this size of Fabric Fusion. So I guess my ass is gonna have to learn how to sew because that is 3-in-1 with my name on it.
Took you all that long to catch on to that?
I was ranting, okay?
All right, it's got your name on it, babe. I'm sending it
I
to you.
love you, Els.
I know you do. But you know what? Here's what happened. I ordered 4 of these because I wanted to see if this would work as well as my Fabri-Tac because it's actually cheaper.
Yeah, it is. I love
For
it.
the same size bottle, it's like $5 cheaper. And so I got a pack of these, and I think I paid like $5 more than I would have paid for one bottle of Fabri-Tac to get 4 of these from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And they sent it to me, and the box when it got here was like crushed and busted open.
Oh, wow.
And I called just to complain about the packaging, and the guy at Amazon told me, he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry that your package was damaged, ma'am. Um, I can either give you a returnless refund or a returnless reissue." And I said, "Well, I need the glue." He goes, "Oh, no problem. I'll go ahead and send you more." So I bought a 4-pack and
Wow.
got a 4-pack for free.
Wow. That's awesome. So you
I
did
got to say
like it,
this.
huh?
I do like the 3-in-1, but I have to say this. If I've never said it, and I know I have 1,000 times, um, yes, I may pay a little bit more on Amazon for stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but they are always fantastic on their customer service.
Yeah, they really are.
Exceptional.
They really are. You
Well,
might pay a little bit more, but Amazon stands by their products. They really do.
well, I bought a
And
Kindle at Target and it died. I got it for Christmas and
mm-hmm.
it died. It wouldn't charge anymore. Like I could plug it in, the charge was fine. It just wouldn't hold the charge. It would just like 5 minutes it would die. And
Wow.
so I figured, Amazon owns Kindle. So I called them up and I said, "Listen, I got this Kindle that I bought at Target, and I have the receipt and everything, but they won't take it back because I don't have the original packaging. He goes, not a problem, ma'am. Hold on a moment. He puts me on hold. He comes back. He goes, I've already gone ahead and sent you a return slip for it. Just put it into a package. Make sure that it's well padded. Take your card and everything out of it if you have a memory card in, and just send it back to us. And I was like, oh, okay. And I'm expecting it's a warranty. They're just going to fix it and send it back. I mailed it back to them, and the next day I had a notice in my email saying that they had shipped me a brand new one.
Wow.
I didn't even buy it from them.
Hey, JD.
I was so impressed with them. I will never have enough to say about Amazon customer service.
Yeah, I love Amazon. I've been a Prime member for 10 years at least
Yeah,
since
me
they
too.
started it. Since
Yep.
they started it. And like I said, it does cost a little bit more for some stuff, but if something goes wrong, you're covered.
Yeah. Hi, JD. Fantastic. I can never say enough about them. Now, Cricket, on the other hand, they leave a lot to be
Hmm.
desired.
Yeah. How's it going, JD? Are you working on a box, on a cigar
Oh,
box?
Sabrina's here.
Uh huh.
Sabrina, honey, I need your shipping information, babe.
That's for connecting up like a fax machine or a cordless phone.
So if you get a chance, please email me. You can find me or Facebook me. You can find me either there or at the Bemis Crafty Corner group on Facebook. No, actually, Sabrina, what happened is my whole system died. I had a computer issue last Thursday, and all of my memory dumped. It
Uh oh.
crashed all my memory. So I now have an
That's not
external.
good.
Hubby's wise to me. Hubby bought me a 5 terabyte external hard drive.
Wow.
Boy, do I know you.
Yeah. So I do not have anybody's information unless I had it on my pirate, and I don't have you on pirate. So if you could, Sabrina, if you could send me that information via Facebook or real quick, or just email me if you've got my email, beaviscraftycorner@gmail.com. Then I can get your stuff, get your billing out to you, and get you your stuff.
Tap on the back. Plus your phone.
Y'all, I have to brag for just a minute. My friend Rose King, y'all see her in the chat? Please go
Mm-hmm.
subscribe to her channel and look at the beautiful book that she made for me. Oh my God. It is gorgeous. She made me an herbal journal, but it's also I can't wait to start harvesting stuff out of my garden and drying it and putting it in that book. It's going to be beautiful. And she has all kinds of spaces where I can write, and it's gorgeous. I love it. And thank you, Rose. Thank you so much. I love it. But anyway, if you want to see it, go to her
I
channel
saw that.
and watch her video flip through. She did a great job. She really did. So talented.
I saw it. It was gorgeous.
Thank you. I can't wait because it's actually a book that I will use. I see people all the time that are like, I have this journal and it's so pretty. I don't want to write it. Well, this one, it's like that too, but it also, the way she did it makes me want to use it. So to me, that is the best compliment that you can give someone. Oh, it'll be here Friday. I have mint and rosemary and sage and lemon thyme and lemon balm.
I'll be
All
right
kinds
back,
of
guys.
stuff.
It's my potty break. Hold on.
Okie doke.
Now let's get him out there to check
What
on
happened with Cat? Thanks. I figured I deserved it from a bonus on my last two page. Wow, Cat, that's awesome. They should give
I get
all
this.
of y'all that are having to work under these conditions big ass bonuses.
Thank you.
Because you people are the ones keeping this country running right now. It's not the president, it's not Congress, it's not the Senate, it's not the governors. It's you people out on the front lines who are facing this crap every day so the rest of us can stay at home and be safe. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all
Right.
are our
Okay.
warriors right now.
Let's get that tech out to verify the internet connection at this point. Right. Right. I think I said it 2012. Let me double check.
So anyway, with that said, um, sorry y'all.
All right. Yes. Tomorrow, 10 to 12. Well,
You back,
who
Els?
that's going to be there? Who's going to be the point of contact on site? So I can name the person and give their cell phone number.
Nope,
feel like you
apparently
won't.
not.
Call and let them know that she's
Thank you,
around.
Kathy. Yes, please give Els a thumbs up.
I'm
That
back.
would be very nice of everyone. I see a Hershey bar. Screw the pretzels.
Is it going to
Hi,
be
Harry.
the phone number?
Frozen Hershey bar.
Yeah, Miss Cat saw it too. Rose is just like chocolate.
Okay, and that's Abby's phone number.
Miss Cat said, "Oh my God, Els, I will
Will
trade you
be
my
available
firstborn for a
if
chocolate bar."
you can call prior to 10 to
That's
12
just
or
wrong.
anything.
Putting that in all these
Just
women's
text me or
faces.
call that number to let you know that he's en route.
Those shapes are great to melt
Okay.
a roll on
And
and
I'm
add a
rotating
pecan
in
for a
here
German turtle.
the reason I know something.
Hey,
Ooh.
Harry.
Okay.
There you go.
Because I don't want to take away from your self install and have it called a failed self install and charge you all this other money and stuff. I'd like to have it
It's
as
my fault. I
a
went to the bathroom. He was laying on the bed.
for the telephones to
Hang
connect
on
to.
just a second, y'all. I gotta blow my nose.
Does anyone as a mod ever notice Carla's name hidden in the chat?
They're not getting the internet to kick to be able to connect to the way they should. That's our problem right now. Is those poor phones are not getting the internet they need. It's like lack of oxygen. Okay,
Hmm.
Okay.
not a not a
So,
problem.
wait, what? Why is Carla's name hidden in the chat?
Carla's a mod. Her name should not be hidden in chat.
I've never seen it hidden.
I don't rightly know quite yet. That's the problem.
I've never
Thank you,
seen
Sabrina.
that.
I don't know quite yet
Well,
because
you
as
gotta
of
put
right now, the
Amazon.
best I can tell is those phones are not getting the internet where they need. You've got checks all set up in your office, to be able to plug these things into. Well, they're not coming up with an IP address right
Rose
now.
said, and crispy fries and
So
fountain Dr.
therein lies
Pepper.
our issue. You know, because they should be picking up an IP address, and they're right now they're registering nothing.
I thought it was because of the
I got it.
exclamation points. Hmm?
All
Oh
right,
my
and
gosh.
let Ebony
Kat
know
said,
that
I
they
had a
are
Nutella, banana, and
okay.
marshmallow.
If
Whoops,
it's
it went up.
if he should for
Nutella,
whatever reason
banana,
fall
and
short,
marshmallow crust sandwich, grilled in butter,
Thank you.
sugar overload, but so. Oh my gosh, Kat. Good Lord, girl.
Carla says she's on the YouTube hit list.
all right, you do the same, Charlie.
My blood sugar just went up reading that.
Bye bye.
Quick, get your insulin.
Amy said, if we're getting blocked for exclamation
Oh,
points, then I'm screwed.
Yeah, me too.
Me too, Hags, because I use it all the time.
okay. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I could really use some chocolate right now. Some chocolate would be really, really good.
Sorry, I was eating my chocolate.
Yeah, Kathy.
Woo! Something in Keisha's Sanders says, I don't know how, but at Keisha's, when someone says hi to Carla, it gets hidden. Huh.
That is weird. I've never seen that. That happens in here?
No, she says at Keisha's.
Oh, at Keisha's. I have no idea. That is weird. YouTube is screwy. I think they just have so much traffic right now that everything is just, I mean, is anybody getting, did y'all get notifications for this live? Because I don't get notifications for hardly anything.
My
When I,
notifications have been so bad.
well, I was going to say, when I do get notifications, it's for stuff that I hardly ever watch. And I guess maybe they're like, well, she never watches this. Maybe we should notify her it's on. Hell, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking, but it's screwy. Hag says, I got notified for the 30-minute and when you went live, but I don't get them for most channels, or it's so long after the live. Yeah, I get them. Sometimes I get them when the live is going off or about to go off, and I'm like, what the hell, YouTube? Thanks. What's so funny?
Rose is sending Amy surplus.
She is. I
Mini banana moon
saw
pies.
Amy's getting yummies. She's getting yummies from Rose. I saw what she said.
I get a couple of, like, when I get them, it's first thing in the morning. Like when I get up, because,
Moon
well,
pies?
y'all know that, notifications.
Oh.
Um,
I got food on my
well,
brain.
when I get up, it's like, I don't get up till like 11:30.
Right.
But when people go live in the middle of the day, nothing.
When
Yeah,
I
I
wake
don't
up,
ever
I
get
have
them.
like 10, 12 notifications. But then during the day when people go live, like I did not get a notification for Maddie's sale. Darla had to come fetch my money.
Huh.
Thank you, Darla. Um,
Wait, for what?
Hi,
Oh, for
Michelle.
the graphic 45 sale?
Yes. And then it
Oh.
wasn't a sale, it was an auction. And we all know how I feel about auctions.
Oh god, I hate auctions.
I despise them,
Yeah.
especially if you're doing them on StreamYard, because StreamYard already has a 27-second lag. Plus, YouTube
Mm-hmm.
adds a lag. And right now, that lag is unpredictable because of how busy everything is. I was clocking for lag at like 48 seconds at one point.
Well,
That's almost a minute.
there are people out there that have much bigger budgets than a lot of people, and they tend to be the ones that buy up everything at auctions. And usually, if I hear that it's an auction, I just I don't even bother because I can't pay 3 times as much for something
Right.
because it
Sandra,
becomes
I'll
a pissing
explain.
contest.
Exactly. Sandra, I'll explain why I hate auctions. I hate auctions because, in my opinion, an auction allows not people that are faster. It has nothing to do about faster. It has to do with people who have bigger pockets
Yeah.
to buy stuff. When I sell stuff, if I put something out and I say, okay, this item is $2 and I have five of them, the first five me's get it, then
Mm-hmm.
that's about who's got faster speed, not who's got bigger pockets. Because whenever you do an auction, anybody who comes into your
Me
sale
too,
that doesn't
Rose.
have as much cash as somebody else is going to miss out every time. And I don't think that that's right. I think everybody should have a fair shot at it. The only way to give everybody a fair shot is this is the item, this is what I want for it, uh, this is how many I have. The first so many are going to say, that are me are going to get it. Not I'm going to get into pardon my French, but I'm going to get into a pissing contest with somebody because I'm mad at them. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
They're
pay
gonna,
more, even if I
and
don't want it.
that's what they're betting on,
And
and
that's what the sellers are betting on. And I don't like that idea of competition. If I have
yeah,
something, I have a price in my head of what it's worth,
right, Miss Cat, right.
and so I'm going to tell you up front what I think it's worth.
Now
And
I
yeah, there
will
are some
say,
things I could make more money on, but I'm not going to do that.
hey, Lady Blind Wolf, how are you?
Hi,
Um,
honey.
I will say this. Sometimes there are items, and they're usually big ticket items, that you aren't sure, because let's be honest, something is only worth what people will pay for it.
Right,
Just
and
because you think it's worth $100, it's only worth $100 if someone will pay $100 for it.
there are some items that you and I have done in auction at the end of
Because
sales,
there was just we had no clue what to ask for it
or
because
it was
its
one of
value
something.
is, yeah, and its value was solely based on what someone would be willing to spend on it. So why lowball yourself and lose money, or why price it out of range for someone? With an auction for something like that, you can put a value on it, and a minimum value, and then just let the bidders go where they want to take it.
Yep. Because
But
I'm exactly like Kathy. I have gotten nasty emails from people that were like, they were just driving up that price. They didn't really, or you said you were going to
mm-hmm.
have something and then you had it and you did it at an auction and there was no way that I could buy it. And I've heard that. And so
It's not sour grapes, I understand.
it's not, and it's not necessarily that they have sour grapes. It's just some people don't have as much money. Other people run the price up just because they're being nasty about it.
Really, Miss Cat? She said she's gotten messages
Yeah.
from people, nasty messages, because she bought. I don't get mad. It just, I just say, well, wasn't for me.
I never have, but I don't buy at auction now.
Yep. So I would for me, and this is just my personal thing. For me, I would rather go in and say, I'm selling these items. This is what I have. This is what I'm willing to sell it for. If you want it, great. If you don't, sorry. Then it's all about just your internet speed. If you can get there faster than somebody else.
Right,
But if
right.
I go in and I go, okay, I'm going to put this item up and I'm going to start it at $1 and you guys get to bid on it, and somebody's feeling particularly nasty or they're mad at somebody else in the chat. I've had that a few times where I know two people aren't talking, or even worse, if there's somebody that's blocked somebody else, they
Yeah,
can't see that person's bid
yeah.
in the chat,
And that goes on a lot.
and it goes on a lot. And I don't need the people yelling at me because they don't feel that they got a fair shot at it. I don't. It's not to say that I don't auction stuff, because there are times when I have auction things and I do them at the end of my sale, and I tell everybody up front I've got 4 or 5 items at the end of the sale that are going to be auction only, and I'll start the bid at what I think is fair.
Right. Yep, you sure do.
And if I say, okay, I think that this item is worth $4, I'm going to start the auction at $4. If somebody thinks, if somebody wants it at 4, they put in 4. If that's all I get, that's what I get. If somebody says 5 and somebody else still wants it, then they can bid up. But I'm not I'm not in it for the auction.
Yeah, I saw what Kim said that she's had someone message her after she won something in an auction asking her to sell it to them. And
Yeah.
I will tell y'all this. The other night, I'm not going to say whose auction it was, but there was a girl, very nice girl. She's been in Elsa's sales, she's been in other sales that I've seen. Um, but she won something fair and square. And I saw another girl who, in this particular auction, she tends to throw her money around and price people out of even having a fair shot at it. Um, she would not stop harassing that girl about selling something that she had. It was like a piece of fabric or something. I don't remember, but yeah, JD, you know who I'm talking about. But oh, JD says she asked me during the auction in the chat. I wonder if we're talking about the same person.
Well, I know I've also sold stuff at auction where the price has gotten considerably high on an item.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have that person, when I send them the bill, back out of it.
Yeah, that's shitty. That
And
pisses
then I'm
me off.
stuck with the item anyway.
That's people who never intended on buying it. They just didn't want anybody else. They didn't want someone else who was bidding on it to have it. And that is
Yeah.
shitty. And if I was a person who had sales and I had somebody do that to me, their ass would be blocked from all future sales because that
I
is
get,
just wrong.
there is one specific person that does it to me all the time, and it's another person who sells, and they will buy stuff from me and then not want to pay shipping.
Mm-hmm. And that's
And
bullshit
so
because if they
they'll
do
go, oh, forget it.
sales, if they
They
do
took it out of
sales, they
somebody else.
know how much it costs to ship
But they
stuff.
took it out of somebody else's hands to do that.
Yeah. And that's the only thing, because it takes it out of somebody else's hands, somebody else that would have wanted it. And
Right.
then,
That would have paid for it.
unfortunately, for me, I have to go back and look at the video and say, okay, well, who else said that they wanted that item? And then go to them and go, hey, do you want this? Because because it's now available. And I don't like to do that because I don't want anybody to go, well, there was only one of those and so bought it, so and so didn't pay their bill. I don't want that. So I usually end up holding on to the item, and then months later, I'll bring it back out and go, hey, I got this, and does
Welcome
anybody want
back,
it?
Rose. Yeah, I get mad over stuff like that because people can just be, just mean and greedy. And then you have other people in auctions that are so nice.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Oh, did you want that?" And then you can tell that they feel bad even though they want it fair and square, or they're like the Darlas of the world and say, "Send that to Laura," or send that to,
Mm-hmm.
it amazes me that there are such opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah,
Yep.
People can be so
it's like
sweet
they're
and so
too
kind,
excited to be sales.
and then others are just so greedy and pushy, and it just, it makes me mad.
And I've
But
had auctions where I've had people message me and say, so and so is messaging me privately going, you better stop bidding. Stop bidding. I want that. What is
are you
that?
serious?
I'm serious. That's why I stopped doing the auctions, honey. Remember, I used to do auctions. Remember a couple of months back, I said I'm not doing them anymore?
Yeah, I sure
That
do.
was why, because I had somebody in the room that was bidding on some stuff that I had, and somebody else was IMing them in the background, going, "You better stop bidding on that. You know that I wanted it."
Right, JD. The
But that's
purple
not something
people
you have
are.
any kind of control over. That's other people.
No, she's saying somebody messaged her to say somebody was doing that.
Oh, well then they need to
That's
tell them to go
messed up.
screw
Yeah, if it's
off.
purple, they want it. Ah,
Yeah, there's some people, I see people all the time that think just because they have money to throw around that they can,
And
waltz
it's
up
not.
into an auction and tell the person selling stuff how it should be done and what they should sell next and blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh hell no. But you know what, I see people all the time
Yep.
that are like, oh well, hang on, let me, no, I leave then. I leave then. I'm not gonna. Mm-mm. If you're catering to one person in your cell, then by damned, that. If it was up to me, that'd be the only person you was selling to.
Now, here's
You
the
know.
thing. This is I stopped auctions. Um, Everybody who knows me who comes to my sales knows that if you want to get the list in advance, I will give it to you the day of the sale once I finalize everything that's on the list. Um, you cannot pre-buy unless you make some kind of an arrangement with me, and then you can only
But
buy certain items. Like if I have 10 of something, I may let you buy it in advance if
but
you
see,
have
to
certain
me,
situations.
pre-buying is completely different.
Right. But anybody who wants it can get a list. I will give you the link to the sale list the day of the sale that morning, so that if
Yeah,
you want to
because
see
I
what's
was gonna
there. And
say, if you have a sale coming up, anybody can message you and say, "Hey, Els, I'm not going to be able to make it to your sale, so can I have a list?"
Mhm.
Blah blah blah. That's completely different. It
And I
because
send it out the day of the sale, so you can get it. You know what I'm going to be having up for that. So if you're looking for something specific, you can say, "Oh, let me have this item," or I know I
right,
need to be there for lot number 14,
right.
so
What
you
I'm
know it's
talking
coming up.
about are these people who it's a power trip for. They want to
Hmm.
run the show,
Oh yeah, I've had
and they
people come
want
in and go,
everybody to know that they're running the show.
"Are you
That
selling this?" Well, yes, I do have some of those, and I have them coming up. Well, I need to go, so can you do that now? No, no, I can't.
right.
There are a couple of reasons. One, because there are people that do have the pre-sale list and they know the order that it's coming up in. Two, I'm not going
Mhm.
to mess up Laura because you sit
Yeah,
there
I
and you
get
you
throwed
you
off.
you put you put the stuff in because you know what's coming up next.
Right.
So if you know that we just did lot 7, you're going to do lot 8. While I'm talking, you type in tags $2 go, and you have
Right.
it ready so that when I tell you go ahead, you press the button and everybody can do their V's. And I'm not saying that what I do is right. It's right for me. It fits my moral compass as for what I think is fair and just. And it may not be right for everybody else, and that's great.
Yep. Wow, look what Kim said. Kim said, have been told as a seller that if I have certain people at my sale, then they won't come. Basically trying to tell me who not to have at my sale, and that is also not okay. No, it's not, Kim.
No, it's
It's,
not.
oh, oh. And then Miss Cat says, I am the same way, Laura. If someone says, I'm not selling this until a certain person comes in, then I'll leave. If my money is not as good as theirs, I will save it for someone else's sale. Yep.
Hmm.
Boy, people can be something else, can't they?
But I'm not saying that so many people had deeper pockets than other people today at all in the sale, and we're not talking about today's sale. I'm just simply saying that I choose not to really do auctions.
What's today? What was today's sale?
There,
Never mind. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't see. I
no,
didn't even know. I don't even know what y'all are talking about. But
Maddie was selling graphic 45 today. It was part two of
okay.
her graphic 45 sale. The first part, she had so many of everything that she was able to just sell it at a set price. The second part, which she had today, she only had like one set of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So she was doing all of that in the auction. And like I said, at one point there was a 48-second lag in her between what she was selling. Like
Oh yeah.
she would put it in, and so if you were listening to her talk and she put it in, there was no way that you were going to get it because it was a 48-second lag. You were not going to get your bid in
Right.
because by the time she got to the 30-second, she was already done selling it. And she's like, okay, you got 30 seconds left, but it was already sold. And so anybody who was like listening to it, who was sitting there listening to the, doing something else like we do, we all do something and listen to what's going on. Um, those people were missing out because of a lag.
Right.
And I
Yeah,
get it. It
Darla, we
really
were
has
talking or I was talking we were both talking in general. I mean, nobody
the.
is like, signaling or pointing any one person. This is stuff that I have seen all across YouTube
Hmm.
in in different sales, different sellers, different bidders,
Right.
different buyers. I mean,
Because everybody has, their own way of doing it. It was,
yeah.
but
And there are certain things, let's be honest, we all have things that trip our triggers,
I'm
that,
just addressing. Sandra had said, were you saying that people that were in the sale today had deeper pockets? I'm not saying that at all. I am saying that I think that auctions, especially when they're on StreamYard, which has a
mm-hmm,
built-in delay, and
yep,
then add YouTube's delay on top of that,
yep,
um,
it makes
doesn't
auctions
always make
hard.
it. It makes it hard, and it doesn't always make it fair to other
Right.
people. You
Yeah,
know,
I totally agree.
when it comes to the deeper pockets, I'll be honest, I'm guilty of it. I have deeper pockets than some other people.
Me?
Um, because
Me?
I can go
Me.
in, like I always say, I have a credit card and I'm not afraid to use it. Um,
No, she's not.
so if I really want something,
Much to Hubbard's chagrin.
if I really want something, I will sit there and I will,
She will pout
I will
and
pay for it. But but to be
a
honest,
lot of daddy.
but to be honest, um, I was not saying that anybody in any one sale in that sale specifically had deeper pockets than anybody else. All I was saying is that I think that auctions cater to people that have more money to sell to buy, and people that don't have as large of a craft budget um,
Yeah, Al and I were bidding
in
on
an
something,
auction
and
can be
she ran
left
away
out.
every time.
Well,
I just use that as
I
an
will say
example.
this. Often I
Because
am
before that,
thankful that I don't have
I
deep
was there.
pockets because it keeps me from, spending money that I shouldn't spend. So it actually it's a benefit to me
Hey, Carla.
because
Sorry, keep your birthday.
I have too much stuff to begin with. I say that all the time,
Yes, you do.
I don't know where to put what I have. So if I
Hey,
can afford
Curly.
if I can afford to buy stuff in all these auctions and stuff, I am perfectly fine with that. But
Kim, you just looked at my store. Am I
sometimes
actually selling the metal dies, or do you cut those out and sell them? Depends on what you're looking for. If it's a die cut, honey, it'll say die cut. If it's the metal dies and it says
Hey
metal die, it's an
Curly!
actual metal die.
Hey
If you give me the
Curly!
specific, by the way, hi Kim. Um, if you give me the specific one that you're talking about, I'll tell you if it's the die or if it's a cut. I think right now the only cuts I have listed in there though are the fairies. Everything else is the actual die.
Miss Cat says she has to have some massive sales before she buys any more.
Hold
Well,
on, I have to
it's
put Curly's thing in. Keep going.
hmm?
Keep going. I have to find Curly's thing. I have to put Curly's thing in. Hold on.
Oh, JD is buffering. She missed everything somebody said.
Scotty told Rose, no more sales.
Well, I mean, like I was saying, it's not just the money, it's the where do you put it all, you know? I mean,
You need a couple of 1949 ledger pages with dates. If anybody finds or has some, let her know. Anybody finds any 1949 journal ledger pages, Kat needs them. Give them to her.
Kat, I will look. I might have something like that. Must it be 1949? I'm thinking that's the year someone was born or something.
You know who might be a good source for that one, Kat? Um, Michelle. Hey, Michelle, come up here. Go to the front.
Michelle Evans?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Michelle Evans does a
She
lot of
has,
genealogy and stuff.
yes, she does.
And so she collects a lot of old ledgers and things. And I know she just picked
Mm-hmm.
up some old ledgers. I don't know what year they are,
Yeah, I'm not
but
sure either.
she might have them. Michelle, honey, paging Michelle. Michelle, if you're in the room, Michelle,
Watch your eyes.
please come to the front of the room.
Michelle, report to the principal's office now.
So they were married in 1949.
Huh?
So Kat's doing a
Odell
journal
Banks.
about her
Oh,
parents.
that's so sweet. Well, I will look through my stuff. I would be more than happy to send you some. If I have anything from 1949, it is yours, Kat. Because I have a lot of old stuff. So let me see what I've got. And I will get your address and I will send it to you. Because I need to get rid of some stuff. And I don't have the patience or the disposition, let's say, to have a sale. I'd rather just send it to folks. Because I have got to make some room in this. Y'all don't see this crap ton of stuff.
Okay, Michelle's here now. Michelle, honey,
There's Michelle.
could you do some digging around and see if you have any ledger pages or anything from 1949?
Hey, Michelle. Hello, my friend.
And if you could you get in touch with Kat over at Perfectly Imperfect Crafts and see if you guys can work out some kind of a deal? She's making a journal about her parents, about their wedding and everything.
JD.
So 1949 is an important date for her.
JD, honey, did one of your cats just type for you?
No, JD's having a buffering issue.
Oh. Michelle has 1907. Okay, well, I think that's about 40 years off. Close.
Keep looking, honey. I know you got it somewhere in that room. If y'all saw Michelle's craft room, you'd
Yeah,
die.
she's got a lot of stuff.
She has a bed in the corner for napping. And it's just encased. I'm trying to talk her into coming onto one of our streams one of these weeks.
Speaking of old stuff, y'all, I have to show this book that I got from Aaron Clausen. What is it? Clausenman? Aaron. Y'all know Aaron. Anyhow. Klausner, that's it. Y'all know I can't talk sometimes. Y'all look at this book. I am in love. It almost reminds me of like a Masonic type, except it doesn't have the, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Because my great-grandpa was a Mason. The men in my family, a lot of men were Masons. But this book is absolutely gorgeous. However, look at this. How cool is that? But I don't know what year it is because there's no, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? But
Thank you, Michelle.
the block I'm cutting out of it, I wonder what year this is. Do y'all know if there's I'll look it up and see maybe if I can. It's
What
a
what is
Compton's
with Frontier
Pictured
Internet? Are they
Encyclopedia.
that bad? Okay, yeah. We'll go with that.
That was an evil laugh.
Oh my.
Apparently, they just filed for bankruptcy.
Who?
They said their internet wasn't going to get any
Frontier.
It can't possibly.
Ooh, that's
Who's
bad.
Frontier?
That's the cable company that JD and Kat both have.
Uh-oh.
Curly says, "Show her the spine. Show her the spine." You know how she is about spines.
I have no spine, Curly. That's the spine. But I love my Finnabair, whatever, waxes. And the only thing I don't like is it has little spots of green right here. And that kind of bugs me. So I'm probably, yep, well, I have to now. I need to wash it before I start messing with it. But I'm going to gild it. With
Yes,
these
she came in while you
waxes.
were in Garagelandia.
Who? Oh, Garagelandia. That's a hint. I think she was talking to Hags.
Kim, we don't work on anything in here. This is just where we shoot the crap. And
Darla says,
occasionally.
I just about quit buying old stuff. I have. Whoop. $19.49. I'm going to write that down, Kat, because as y'all know, I'm a doofus and I will forget. But first, a pen.
Boy, every time I turn this thing on. Where is it?
1949. Specifically, 1949. Okay. But let's go back. Where was Darla? Darla says, I've just about quit buying old stuff. I have a bunch of old stuff and feel bad about tearing into and using it. So now I'm just hoarding old stuff. See, me too, Darla, and I'm about to start getting rid of a bunch of it because there's a lot of collectors out there, you know.
Curly says your book is 1942.
How did you know that, Curly?
You can tell by the spine, honey. Look up the spine.
There's no date on it. Oh, she Googled it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Curly. 1942. Alrighty.
All right. I have 20 people in the room.
Oh, hi, Kim. I'm sorry. I didn't see you come in. Okay, finish your thought, Els. I'm sorry.
I have 20 people in the room. Well, I had 20 people in the room. Now I have 19 people. Now I have 20 people in the room. Hello, 20 people. I can do this two ways. I can do random number, or we can let the Nightbot do it. But the Nightbot tends to favor people.
Yeah,
So,
Nightbot loves Curly.
yep. So let's do it this way. This way, you only play if you want to. There are 19 people in the room right now. Pick a number between 1 and 40. Closest without going over wins. Give me some numbers, ladies. Give me some numbers. Six, 7.
Timer's going. Okay, everybody put your number in. Come on, y'all.
You all got about 30
This is
seconds
for
to get
those.
that number in.
Yep.
For those beautiful, gorgeous doilies.
Yep. Those gorgeous blue, or are they teal?
They're teal.
They're gorgeous. Anyway. Okay, stop, y'all.
Hold on, it's still got 8 seconds.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. All right, stop. Okay, let's push the number and see what we get. Make sure we don't have any double numbers.
I'm
22,
looking.
17, 15, 27, 32, 33. Ooh, okay, here we go. Number 4. Closest without going over. Oh my God, she wins even without the knife pot. It's Darla.
Yep, Darla got it. Congrats, Darla.
It's the
She has some kind of hypnotic thing.
I know. Darla, I have your address, honey, so I'll just send these along.
Yay, Darla.
Should have just put them in an
Congrats.
envelope, wrote Darla on it to begin with. All right, so that was, I told you guys I was going to do 2, and the next number up is 20, so whoever gets closest without going over to 20. And I think I have. Carla. And I have Carla's number as well, Carla's information as well, so I'm going to be sending those on to both of you ladies.
Wait, what did Carla win?
She won the other half. I told you I was going to do them half and half. 2 sets of 5.
Oh, okay, okay.
So Carla and Darla.
Congrats, girls.
And I am going to be dropping in some extra goodies with those as well. Can I just start deleting comments so mine are the only one? No, Curly.
Hmm? Curly, girl, you such a mess. But that's why we love her.
Curly's like, I know how to win. I'll just delete everybody else.
That's right.
I have a wrench and I'm not afraid to use it.
She'll be the last little old grumpy man standing.
In her black socks and huaraches.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
I love our little tribe of weirdos.
Well, you know, there are little tribe of weirdos.
That's right.
Ah, Carly, not nice, Curly.
What? What'd she say?
She means it in the nicest, meanest way.
She means it the nicest, meanest way.
No. I just saw what she wrote. Band of Misfits. Yes, that's even better, Kat. That's... We're the ones that seems like, well, for me anyway, there are some chats when I go in that people tend to not speak to me because for whatever reason, and that just
I will
lets
always
me know.
talk to you. I will always talk to you.
Thank you, Els. But the ones who don't, I'm just like, okay.
That's right. This is our little crafty tribe.
Yes, this is our little sisterhood of weird ones.
The sisterhood of the traveling scissors.
Carla and Darla, the crafty bitches.
Except for Carla and Darla, they're the crafty bitches. My mama told me I'd find somebody just like me.
Lord.
Hmm. Oh, good
Well,
gravy. Harry, stop!
what is he doing?
Oh, he wants to hold my hand. So if I take my hand and I try to move it anywhere but on here, he reaches out and
Oh,
grabs it and pulls it over because he wants to hold my hand.
he's so sweet.
He's so annoying. He's so annoying. Look at that pudding. Look at that pudding. Such a baby. Such a baby. Yes, it
Yeah, we
is.
my aunt was like, I was in here earlier and she was in there and she had Gracie in her lap and she was like, "Hey, come here and help me." And I was like, "Okay." She wanted me to go get the new flea collar to put on Gracie, and I was like, "Oh shit," because y'all, I'm scared of my own cat. She's mean, and needless to say, that did not go well because I think Aunt Niecy has a gash in her chest where
What the
Gracie
heck were
cut
you doing?
her.
Putting a flea collar on her?
Trying to. She still don't have no damn flea. Well, she has her old one, but she doesn't have a new one on. She's mean, little
And
butthole.
Harry just sits here and lets me clip his nails.
Oh my god. Our cats would
He
slice and dice.
he holds his foot out and lets me do it.
Oh, they would never in a million years let us do something like that. Sabrina says, I try to talk to everyone, but sometimes the chat gets going too fast. There are some people that won't talk to me either. It used to hurt me, then I said, screw it. Yeah, it doesn't hurt me. It just lets me know who not to bother with, you know.
Yep, yep.
Carla says, Laura Noodles scratches me when I brush her. And Darla says, I'm sorry that happens to you, Sabrina. Yeah, Sabrina, hun, there's always going to be those people that, you know, it's got to be cliquish. We welcome anybody.
I
We
will
love
always talk
everybody.
to you, Sabrina. If I see you in a chat, I will always say hello.
Yep, I try to speak to everybody. If I don't speak to everybody, it's because I didn't see you, and I am blind as a bat. Yep, Kat, you always speak. Everybody in here are people that when I go in other lives and I see them, you're all speaking to other people. And then there are other people who I see in lives that speak to certain people and act like other people aren't there. And those are the people that, you know, I'm kind of glad they don't come to our lives because they're not they're not our kind of people. So, but yeah, and you know, if we ever miss somebody, like I've had a couple of people say, you know, message me, Laura, I was in your live last night, but you didn't even, you know, speak to. It upsets me so bad. And
Yeah, it does.
not,
She she'll message me and go, I can't believe I was in a box last night and I saw so and so and I didn't even see them and the chat was flying and they said hi and I didn't and now I feel like they're gonna be mad at me and
I will
y'all don't
watch,
understand.
I will watch our lives over just to make sure that there was not somebody that came in that I just didn't see because it happens, you know. And I will message them or, you know, whatever and say, I am so sorry. But
I think
yeah,
that's also why we have so many moderators too.
yeah, yeah. Because if,
Because yeah,
because that is the job of the moderators is, you know, if with us it's not that big of a problem because we don't really craft. We are
right.
purely here to visit and just have fun. That's what we're here for. But but if for whatever reason if we are working on something and our moderators catch someone come in and we don't catch it, then our moderators always speak. We have the best moderators
And Curly has a point.
around.
It's hard to invest in a live stream if you're feeling that you're not being acknowledged.
Right, absolutely,
That's true.
absolutely.
So even when Laura and I do craft in here, you guys probably notice that we switch on and off. She'll craft a little bit, and I will tell her, "Oh, so and so just walked into the room." She'll say, "Oh, hi," and then I'll craft a little bit, and she'll watch the chat. And it's just so that we can always make sure that personally one or the other of us
Yep.
always addresses you.
Or if like if I have my head up my butt, Els will say, Laura, Sandra just came in. Say hi to Sandra. Or I'll do the same with her. I mean,
And
that's
you
it,
guys
it's really hard when there's one person in a
and you
live.
guys may not realize this, but when Amy's live, see this little paddle? I have a little paddle, and it's a dry erase board. And so you may not hear me do it, but um, I will write your name on the paddle, and then I will hold it up and wave it at Amy, which gets her attention. And I'll stop waving it, and she'll read it, and she'll be like, "Oh, hi, Curly." If she misses somebody, like I wait to give her a couple minutes to see if she actually acknowledges, and she has one on her side too. So when I do my lives on Thursday or my late night lunatics and I'm alone, if I am crafting, especially on Thursdays, because Thursday is the one day that I actually do craft with you guys, she will put it on the paddle and wave it at me like, "Hey, stupid, Sandra just walked in the room." Because you get it, you get involved, you get in the groove.
Yep. Well, I mean,
Not to be not to be mistaken for the no whiner side. That's totally different. Um, which we haven't had out lately.
oh, I have went into a chat before and said hi, and nobody spoke to me. So in all caps, I put, I
Uh-huh.
said hello. And you know what? Usually they speak to me then.
Well, we don't want anybody to feel like they're left out, okay? So, to that end, going back as far as let me go. Hi, Rose. Hello, Darla. Nice to see you, Amy. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Kat. Hi, JD. Darla, it's so wonderful to see you here. Hi, Kim. Nightbot. Welcome, Nightbot. Uh, I'm messing with you guys.
Curly, why does the chat terrify? To me, to me, what would be terrifying is to do a live and nobody show up.
Oh, I've done that.
That would be the worst. You want people in your chat because it gives you somebody to. I can't just sit and talk to myself. I can't do that. You know. I mean, I guess I could. If I didn't take my meds, I could do it really easily.
I've had it happen. It's awkward.
Yes, I know a lot of people. A lot of people say, if you're going to do a live, you should just do a live because. But you know what? Laura and I have been doing this for almost a year now. We're coming up on our anniversary, honey. I'm
When
gonna
is
have to
our
send you
anniversary?
something. I'm gonna have to send you something. Um, but we
Wait,
are
what did
coming up
Kat
on our.
actually said one time? I guess new people are not welcome here since no one is speaking. And the lady doing the live said, "Oh, I guess you are right." Oh my gosh,
There
Kathy.
are people that are clicky like that. Okay, so Laura and I have been doing this for almost a year, and probably after the fourth or fifth one, because Laura didn't want to do lives, she was really afraid to do them. I don't think I'm understating that, am I, honey?
No, I was
Okay,
terrified.
so I got her to come on live with me, and that's why we ended up having StreamYard before anybody else, because it was right around the time Google Hangouts was going out. And I didn't want to get that format and get her used to it and then have to switch to something else. So I talked to Big Brain Boy, and he came up with StreamYard. And so that
Mm-hmm.
was the first way that we went in. And we went in when it was still a beta program.
Well, no,
And
I saw another girl using StreamYard,
yes, and Mikey
but
looked
she's
into it.
not. She's in the
He
witchy
could do it.
community. Mike's
Yes.
the one. Mikey's the one that actually figured out how to use it.
Use it. And yes, we love Big Brain Boy. So
Oh,
we came on
Sabrina,
and
honey, I'm sorry.
we did our first joint live, and it was to get Laura live, and Now look at her. She does it every week and she loves it. So, and a lot of people told us, well, don't do that. But what we started doing was as soon as I got the word from her that she was comfortable, she put StreamYard on hers and she started hosting. So we switch off every other week. She does hers, I do mine. She does hers, I do mine, which is why you guys have to go between two channels to find them. But at least we both get the credit. Unlike some people that do lives and they're always on one person's channel.
Yeah.
To me, that doesn't make any sense. So, but you know what? If you're afraid to be live, you are always welcome here. If you've never done a live before and you want to do a
Oh,
live stream,
absolutely.
um, give me or Laura a heads up. We'll go, we'll do a backstage with you and we'll bring it up just so that, we can make sure that your camera's going to work and your mic's going to work and that you understand how everything functions. And then we'll schedule you to come on one of our Tuesday night lives, one witch, crazy lady, and someone else. Um, and we'll bring you on here just like we did Rose and,
Yep.
have a good time and
We
hang
did
out.
Rose, we did Tina, we did
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember right now,
Ray's,
but
I think Ray's been on. Hasn't
Ray's
Ray
been
been on?
on.
Ray's been on.
Yeah, Ray wouldn't leave.
Ray
She
wouldn't
liked
leave.
it
She
so
loved it
much.
here.
I've been on.
Amy's been on. Yeah.
Amy's been on. Um,
So
so
yeah, if you're
anybody
afraid,
that
let
wants
us
to,
know.
and Sabrina, honey, I am Laura Free on Facebook. Send me a friend request. I'm gonna put that in the chat. I have the same picture as I have here on YouTube. Send me a friend request. I have probably at least 150 friends on Facebook that are in the crafting community, and I will share your sale out.
Not
I
only
will tag
that,
people.
but I will gladly show you how to put StreamYard on your computer and be on your backstage and
Mm-hmm.
bring my crowd to your sale. I
Yep.
would be more than happy to do that.
Because we're all about helping small channels. I mean, there are a few big channels that help. You know, I think everybody knows Els and Stacy Evans at Pink Poodle Crafts are the ones who bought uh, my webcam. They both pushed me to start making videos, and I'm still not where I need to be, but I'm certainly better than when I was just hassling with my phone.
And yeah, Rose is a big supporter too. She's one of the smaller
Yes,
channels, but you know
yes,
what? She's
Rose.
she's putting it out. There is a Stream Lab, but you don't want Stream Lab. You want
I
Stream
don't,
Yard.
I don't know how to do Streamline. JD, that is not in my skill set. It's a little harder than StreamYard. Yep, Miss
Uh,
Cat has a community tab, and she'll
Kat will
share
share
you
you
out.
out. And Sabrina, if you are going to have a sale, you are more than welcome to drop that into my Facebook group, into Hag's Facebook group. Uh, Kat has a Facebook group. Kathy has a Facebook group.
Oh
Um,
You're
yeah,
welcome in any of them. If we have,
our little group right here, we all try to support each other. And when I say support each other, I don't necessarily mean
buy
spend a
each other's
lot of
junk.
money and yeah, that's not what I'm talking. Me and Miss Cat were just
Wait a minute.
talking
Wait,
about
wait, wait.
this
Where is
afternoon.
Arlene?
I don't
oh,
know.
cool. Yeah.
Somebody go find Arlene's butt. I just realized she wasn't in the room. Sorry. Go ahead.
I have not seen Arlene, but I figure she'll be in your late night lunatics. But anyway, what I was saying, me and Miss Cat were just talking this evening about how easy it is to support other channels, even if it's by going and watching one of their lives for 5 or 10 minutes and giving them a like. And if, like, yesterday evening, Miss Cat was on, and I had to cook supper, huh? When were you rude?
I just talked over you. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I talk over you. We do that to each other all the time. We're just we're just loudmouth broads like that.
Yes, Kim has a group as well. You need to advertise, Sabrina, that you're coming on. put it in our groups. We may not have huge groups, but you know
Right.
what? If you put it in
But
10
it gets
groups,
word.
it
That's
gets
right.
word out.
You know, if there's only 50 people in a group, but you put it in
And
4
they each
different
tell one
groups,
friend.
yeah. But have you not been wearing a bra either, Sandra? Who's been wearing bras?
No, you gotta go back.
Do what?
Sandra, Sandra says earlier she needs some support. LOL.
Oh, I missed that. Oh my God, you crazy women! I love
But
y'all.
yeah, not only do I have my Facebook group, but I'm also the moderator on a bunch of other Facebook groups. I know Laura moderates on groups. I know Amy has done some moderating in Facebook. So, even in those groups, I will share that out if I know that it's of interest to the people that are in the Facebook groups that I moderate.
JD says braless quarantine.
Isn't that what this is all about?
Kim says, "Hey Laura, can you message me your address on Facebook?"
Oh, having fun,
I have something.
people.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, but I'm
Kim,
still wearing a
you don't have to
bra.
send
I
me
missed the
anything,
memo.
hon.
I'll do it, Kim.
Told it a friend who told it to a friend, and all of a sudden you have a lot more. Yep, that's right, Kat.
Exactly. But that's what we're here for. We are really here to help, you know, bring people in and get your word out. And if you're doing something like that, you really want to have, a sale, or you want to do even just a live, you want to start doing a
Yeah.
weekly live or something, and you're just afraid to kind of jump out there, or you want to get other people. I don't care if you come on my live and you sit here and shoot the shit with me for 45 minutes or an hour, half hour, however long you want to hang out, and 15 of the people that are in my box subscribe to you. I am 150% over the moon about that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
subscribers aren't before they're to share.
I don't hoard my subscribers at all. I will. Y'all do me a favor, and you've heard me say it 1,000 times. If there's somebody in the box that you haven't seen before, go ahead, highlight their name, put that into the search engine, get their YouTube channel, and hit their red button. Subscribe to them,
Yep.
like them, friend them, share them. Okay? I say it at the end of every single one of my videos. I say it at the end of every one of our lives, at the end of my lives. Laura is big on the pee on the porch. We want you.
Piddling on the porches.
And I'll tell you why, because you might have somebody in your subscriber list that I've never seen before. And then I go and I check out their channel and I go, oh my God, I love their style. I love the way they did this. I love their interpretation of this project. Or they may do something that I go, oh, I really like that, but I think I might be able to, make it look like this. And sometimes it's very, very subtle changes that we do. And I'm also really good. Laura and Amy and a few other people in the box can tell you this. I'm really good about, if I get something from somebody, an idea, even if it's just like the
Mm-hmm.
base idea, I credit that and I do link their video.
Yep. Absolutely.
Because I believe that, if that's the person that I got it from, I may not know who the creator is, but if that's the person that I got it from, then you should know who I got it from.
Yep. Yeah, and that, the other thing is, if you buy something really cool in somebody's cell,
Share it.
and you use it for whatever, tell people where you got it.
JD, I've
Let them
watched
know
your
where you
videos.
got it. I've watched every one of your videos, JD. All 3 of them. I scrap lift all the time. I always credit. Yeah, I mean that. Why
I
not?
scrap lift all the time. I love that. Scrap lift.
Because chances are, if you don't credit people with their ideas, someone else is going to see it, and it's just going to make you look like an ass.
Yep.
If you try to bogart somebody else's idea. So
Well, here's that one that I came up with a few months back. Well, it was about 6, 7 months now. I came up with that one idea. Remember, you and I went through. We searched hundreds of videos trying to find it. Couldn't find it anywhere. Now there's like 16 people that are doing it, and nobody's credited it back.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh well, y'all are doing it wrong anyway.
It's really tacky. Yes, you are, Curly. But you're
our ass, and we love you.
And JD says you can binge watch my videos in less than 30 minutes. Miss Cat says, thank you so much for saying that. Happens to me all the time and never a mention. Miss Cat, I have seen people do stuff that I've seen you make before anybody else, and I'm like, I know where you got that.
Miss Cat, if I ever lift something from you that you feel that I did not give you credit for, chastise me. Put it in my comments. Go, yo, that lady, I did that first. And I will humbly apologize. Because we all know that I am not above eating crow.
Well, here's the thing. The last video I did, which you probably couldn't hear me because my audio sucked, like it always does, but I said clearly that there is almost nothing left that has not been done. You know, I mean, we've all come up with stuff and thought, I've really got something here. And then you Google it, or not Google it, but search for it on YouTube, and 50 freaking videos come up.
Mm-hmm.
So, Els told me about something one time, and I was like, because boy, she was excited. She was so excited, and I hated to burst her bubble. I so hated to burst her bubble. But don't let your friends think that it was they're the only person that came up with that, and then say it in a video, and then, because trolls have no heart.
I know.
Because if you do something like that, even by accident, and I do know people that have done that completely by accident, and you have all these people come comment on your channel, you ripped that off of so and so, and it's somebody that you've never even heard of or seen before, or Carly said, but trolls have cute butts.
Yes, they do. Carla's a troll.
But anyway, I'm just saying, we got to watch out for each other, because people will go after you over stupid crap. Which, that's why I never claim to have an original idea, because first of all, I don't. I make it quite clear that everything that I do, I got the idea from someone else. And
Tammy has troll hair.
because I'm learning. But people like Els, Els has been crafting for 30 years, since she was a toddler.
Pretty close.
And she's constantly trying to think of new stuff. I just don't work that hard. And she comes up with new stuff. Like her little folio thing that she did tonight. It's a great idea. I have not seen a single person do one like that.
The only thing I like about it is I can put it in a journal.
Well, yeah, it's a great insert. This cat.
Yes, I get that. Absolutely. You can't know every single crafter or where an idea first comes from. It is ridiculous. But if you are doing something because you saw somebody else do it, then say in your video, well, I saw this person do this, or put it in your comments. Hey, thanks to so and so who inspired this.
Wait, Darla's saying something. The rule was not to post anything not related to their crafting. This was very, very obviously inspired by someone else. Wait, what? I need to go up further. I kind of got myself in trouble because I made a comment to a mod on a Facebook who kept telling people it was against the rules to say who they got their idea. What? Against the rules to say who they got their idea from? That's crazy. The rule was not to post anything not related to their crafting. This was very, very obviously inspired by someone else. The problem is that they shouldn't have posted, but the mod just kept getting after different folks who kept saying the name of the person who originated it. See, people recognize other people's work. So it just made whoever was doing it look like an ass. She says in this case it was the faux metal embellishments which Eva with Bohemian Crafting just did. No one else had done that. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I've been using metal.
No,
And
faux metal.
oh,
It
okay,
was
okay,
it's a technique that somebody came up with.
okay.
Yes,
I was about
Curly
to get.
created collage. We should all give her credit.
You're so full of crap, Curly.
I started mancrafting. Mancrafting is my thing.
Handcrafting is Mike's thing. He's taking credit on that one.
Oh hell, I was crafting men in my 20s.
I'm playing with Harry's paintbrush here, by the way.
Hags, you haven't been giving Curly her credit? Oh
Oh
my
my God.
gosh. We're all gonna
Oh,
have to. Wouldn't it be
go
funny
back.
if everybody did a collage video and gave credit to Curly for inventing collage? How
Collage. That would be
hilarious would that
funny.
be? Everybody would be like, "What? Who is Curly? What?" I mean,
Okay, here. This
our
is
group
my
would know,
original
but
idea. Here, I got an original idea. See my pad? This is what it is. It's a sketch pad, okay? And I just take the top off and I put some tape at the bottom. And then I have my paper here so that when you guys see my crafting, I always have a clean spot because I just rip the page off.
Curly.
That's my original idea.
Curly says, think of all the hate mail. Let's do it.
Carla said, so this person posted her pictures on this Facebook group, and when people tried to say it was Eva, the mod told them it was against the rules. You know, Eva has so many people that she inspires. If you're
That
gonna
doesn't
try to
even
rip,
matter. Yeah.
if you're gonna try to rip somebody off, pick somebody a little bit more obscure than Eva. Because come on, I mean, who doesn't watch Bohemian Crap? Well, I'm sure there's some, but I mean, that lady uses sorcery. Some of the stuff that she builds out of paper, it's amazing. I used to make scary Leatherface-esque masks from old leather ages ago. I would love to. JD, you
Yep.
should do a video of that.
Exactly.
And you wanted
Rose, I do too. I love Eva. But
no.
she's, again, she's somebody that's out of my skill set. All that measuring and stuff that she does, she's a May Larson. Although, when Eva is showing you how to do it, she goes so fast and her fingers are flying. So, which, you know, May Larson goes fast sometimes, but she will stop. And before she even does her stuff, she will tell her group, here are the measurements. You know, here's what you're going to need. Here is the pattern that you need to cut, blah, blah, blah. And she's amazing with that. And
And
I've
that
noticed with a lot of tutorials, I don't think the people doing the tutorials really want people to know how they do it. Through the magic
um,
of editing. Not you, Els, not you.
that is the list. That is the link to Bohemian Crafting. If anybody is interested in knowing who we're talking about, if you don't know who it is.
Yeah, she's seriously talented. Ava is Eva is a master. She really is. It really hurt my feelings. Started. Oh, I'm sorry, Darla. Darla said so. Today, the Facebook group owner went live and did a rant on how people needed to show respect. Darla, they were the person not showing respect,
Exactly.
not you, hun. I wish I knew who it was. I'd get them.
Darla, make ribbon roses, honey. It'll make you feel better.
Just throw some more ribbon roses at it. We'd all go get them. Arr, right?
Yeah, we all of us would head over to her group and we'd pop a knot in her tail.
Get your knickers in a knot over my girl, will you?
You don't mess with the Darla
That's right. You mess with the Darla, you mess with the crazy lady.
and the witch
And we're
and the
cuckoo.
other witch and the other witch
And a few more witches.
But the
and the
Darla's a
hag
nice person.
And a hag.
and the rose and the vintage rose and the Sandra
And we're meaners.
and the Curly.
Yeah, Curly's a grumpy old man.
Curly'll slurp 'em to death.
Yes, she will.
Miss Cat says, "Okay, let's all go join the group and bop her one for Darla." I agree. Let's
They'll
go.
probably wonder why their subscribership is up.
See, Darla's. I knew that Darla wouldn't say who it was because she's too classy for that.
Yep.
I've never heard Darla say anything ugly or bad about anybody. She was simply relaying something ugly that somebody did to her, and she's not even going to name their name. So that's what we love about our Darla.
Yep.
What you doing?
Huh?
What are you
I'm
doing?
making. I'm just making a ribbon rose.
Hey, I don't know
I
how to
can't
do that.
stop making the damn things.
Really?
I started making them for my video,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't stop.
Yes, and two cats, Kim. Yep, Karma will get them. That's right, Carla. Carla said, "Well, Darla, my sweet, my worst thing I can say about her is you can take girl out of the trash, but can't take the trash out of the girl." True words. And Hags doesn't hug anybody. She hates to be touched, so that's saying something. Hags said, "If I was close enough, I'd actually hug you, Darla. You're an amazing person. Loves you." Everybody loves Darla. What was
Right?
really, really sad is that Eva posted a video just today and she was saying how someone sent her links to videos inspired by her, and she was sad because the crafters didn't acknowledge her. Wow. That is sad because, you know, there are a handful of people on YouTube, and I would list Eva and Nick the Booksmith at the top of the pile as far as number of people inspired by their work. Oh, Darla. She said, "I started crying again." Miss Cat said, "Darla, you're going to have me in tears again."
Stop all the crying.
Okay, y'all, stop it. I already got emotional one time tonight, so I don't need to do it
You stream
again.
old ladies crying online.
We're gonna have to sit here and have this crying fest. No more crying. No more.
JD says Els makes ribbon roses differently than how I learned in the 90s.
Is that
Darla
good or
says,
bad?
"Oh no, no crying on Witchy and Crazy Ladies show." Curly says, "It's too damn mushy in here. Bleh."
Curly's always the voice of reason.
JD says, "Don't make old ladies cry, damn it." now, now Curly's vomiting.
I don't even know what the heck I'm gonna do with these stupid things.
Okay, somebody has to tell a funny story quick.
All right, somebody tell a funny story. Quick, quick.
I got a joke. I'll tell y'all a joke.
That orange.
Okay, there's a
It's supposed to be
salesman,
red.
and he's out in the country, out in farm country. He's going down a dirt road, and suddenly his car quits running. And he's like, damn it. So he starts walking, and he comes upon a farm, and he looks out into this big, huge field, and he can see way off in the field there's a cloud of dust where the farmer is on the tractor doing something, plowing, whatever, I don't know. And so he's not going to walk out, all the way out there. He needs to use a phone because, this is back in the day before cell phones and all that. And so he walks up to the little farmhouse and he knocks on the door. And the ugliest little kid he has ever seen in his entire life comes to the door. And this kid's got big old ears and big old buck teeth and big old eyes. And he kind of, jumps back when he sees the kid, and he's like, hey there. My car broke down out here on the road, and I was just wondering if I could use your phone to see if I could get somebody out here to help me. And the kid says, I don't know about that. My mom's out in the barn. We can go talk to her and ask her. I can't let you in the house. And the salesman says, okay. So they walk around to the house and they go out to the barn. And there in the barn, the kid's mom is having relations with... Really, JD? This has happened to you? Wow. Okay. Is having relations with a mule.
JD's got to learn how to
And
keep her mouth shut until she's sure.
right. So the salesman looks at the little kid and he says, son, I don't think we need to bother your mama right now. I think she's kind of busy. And the little kid looks up at him and he says, oh, she always does that. Yep, that was
Alrighty
it.
then.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm fucked.
But bump. Look at Curly.
Oh my god.
Sorry, y'all. Hey, y'all wanted a funny story. It was funny, damn it. I don't care who you are.
It was fun.
She always does that. That's one of my favorite jokes. I want to say I heard that when I was in high school.
Good lord. I'm a little concerned with the people you hung out with in high school.
Maybe college. I don't remember. I did have somebody knock on my door to use my
I didn't get to clarify what happened now.
Oh, you weren't out in the barn, were you, JD? Oh, God, now I'm crying, but, oh, totally different kind of tears. Oh, y'all are some
Oh, thank
crazy
you.
women.
Thank you for sharing.
My pleasure.
Poor JD.
Alrighty then.
Kat, you begrudgingly admitted that you laughed at that. Yes, Miss Cat, she really did make it better. In right in the perfect moment, JD said that she had had that happen to her, and I was like, oh my goodness. I wasn't quite sure what to say. It stopped me in my tracks.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, JD, she was the icing on the cake, so to speak. Michelle says, I just had the urge to make a farmyard journal. Oh, Michelle.
Michelle.
Well, it did, Darla, because when I read her comment, I was like, derp, derp. Ugh, gosh.
Are you better
Yeah,
now?
like who?
You.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
JD says, but I literally scared the little bitch and her boy off. I bet you did, JD. Did you get one of your masks that you used to make? Now that would have done the trick. Or bring them out to your barn. I've seen some of the stuff in JD's barn and I was terrified. The Winky Wonky Donkey laugh. Will you read us that book? I've never heard of that book. The Winky Wonky Donkey, but it sounds fun.
Uh, Natasha read it in one of her streams one time. Somebody
Oh
told her
my
about it,
gosh.
and she had to read it. And I swear she could not get through it.
Oh my gosh.
I laughed so hard I almost peed.
I almost peed myself. I was laughing so hard.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I've never
Oh,
heard of it.
it's hysterical. And
Is it
she
like
was
a
doing the
children's
voices.
book?
It's a children's book called The Winky Wonky Donkey, and at the end, it's like you do. It's like a cat, a dog, a blah 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 blah, and the Winky Wonky Donkey. Oh yeah. And
Oh my gosh.
and she was reading it, and like by the time she got
read it just like she was reading it to little kindergarten.
yeah, like a group of kindergartners, it was funny as hell. By the time she got about halfway through the book, I was ready to pee myself. I was falling
Y'all,
out of my chair.
I just read where Carla said cats say the Winky Wonky Donkey 10 times really fast. There is a commercial on IDTV.
Brooke, Brooke,
Huh?
Brooke,
Brooke! Oh my goodness.
Brooke. Before we go anywhere else, please tell me you got package number 2.
Brooke, we're donkeys tonight, hun, not chickens. We're Winky Wonky donkeys.
That's
In
right.
fact. She on.
You got to move the dragon's eye. I feel like I'm being watched.
You having a cell, Brooke? I thought Els was yelling rock, rock, rock. Well, there is some commercial on IDTV where this woman is saying, I don't, I don't, I'm, I don't really watch TV and I always have my back turned to it. But there's one part of the commercial where this woman is saying, caller,
Hallelujah.
caller, 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 caller. And every time she says that, my aunt says it with her. And I'm just like, what the hell is she talking about? And I finally figured out.
Yes,
Huh?
Brooke, you can say that here.
I'm a Winky Wonky Donkey, and yes, I did today, Els. The golden fucking ticket. Can I? You got the golden ticket? Wait, I think I can't say that. Well, we can say that because we're not. Nobody here is monetized, so.
That's right.
They already did.
I had to check with everybody to make sure they hadn't gotten. Okay, Brooke's package got lost in the mail.
Uh-oh.
So I had to wait until everybody did their package to find out if anybody else had the golden ticket.
Right.
And then I had
That's why
to
you
make
asked
another
me.
golden ticket to send to Brooke.
Because Els was, to be fair, Els was fair about it. She did all the packages the same, but put one golden ticket in one package, mixed them up, put our ad. She didn't even else didn't know who was getting it. Are you really, Carla? I didn't know that. Brooke says because my mailman is a drunk.
She's convinced of that. I think they ought to get together like once a week. They should have a social distancing. This is not my mail, and just
Right.
put it out on a table in front of the house and let everybody in the neighborhood walk in a circle to see what's theirs. Honey, don't even worry about it. It was no big deal. I actually enjoyed making it. It was kind of fun to get it lined up.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Kat. Carly says, well, I guess I better avoid Carla's channel.
Right?
Better than a pole smoker?
Michelle's like,
Whoa.
well,
I love Michelle. Wow, golden tickets and all I get is peanut M&Ms.
I wish somebody had sent me peanut M&Ms. Plain. I actually prefer the plain. Just saying.
Here's the thing. When you come into my shop or into my sales and you buy stuff and I have to put it in a bigger package, if I have to go to one of those, like if it fits at Chips,
Mm-hmm.
I will always fill it. And so, like,
This cat.
Amy and I are trying to fill this package that we're sending to Michelle because there was room at the top. And I was like, 4.8. Yeah, that's probably the original one, honey. But so what we did is like we started like putting stuff in it, and I'm sitting here looking for stuff to put in there, and I was like, there's just a little bit of space left. Hold on, and I pulled out this fun size package of M&M peanuts, and I threw that in the top. And I said, she'll like that. We taped it up. Ooh.
Oh, Lord. Don't ever
Look at
send me
that.
no M&Ms. Never got a single piece of chocolate. You always got chocolate hidden around there somewhere. But don't ever send me none, but you send it to Brookie. Just because she's Brookie. Damn it.
You get all kinds of good stuff, though.
I got
I do. Elle sends me stuff all the time.
little
So.
fun size bag.
But it's not chocolate.
That's because I'm not going to send you chocolate unless I go over to the diabetic store and I buy you sugar-free.
No.
Those shushies.
Not that stuff. Why shouldn't you eat donuts? Those are yummy. I got gummy bears from Johnny to throw at the cat. Does Noodles like gummy bears, Carla? Yeah, and donuts are great. What? Y'all.
Now Kathy's going to be checking to see if I put candy in.
Okay, here is
Rose bar face.
a bit of advice. Never listen to a skinny person telling you what to eat and what not to eat. They don't know nothing. Skinny people cannot be trusted, okay? Just saying.
Darla keeps trying to talk me into sending Hubbard cookies.
Miss Cat says sugar-free candy gives me the runs. Well, yeah, it will. That is not good stuff. No, sugar-free. It's sugar alcohol. It causes anal leakage. Yes, it does.
Oh. See, we have now gone to the very bottom. We have discussed anal seepage.
We always end up discussing something along those lines. Michelle says, I don't trust skinny people to tell me about good chocolate. That's like if if I'm on the Food Network and like Jada, whatever her name is, comes on, that little skinny Italian girl, I ain't gonna watch her. Because clearly she does not cook well enough to enjoy it.
Okay, this is legitimate. You're getting it right from the horse's mouth. This is an authority. All right? I have a master's in culinary arts. I'm telling you, this is the rule. Never, ever, ever, ever trust a skinny cook.
No, you don't.
My husband, when Hubbard met me, he was a twig. He was a twig. I'm talking like tiny little, and now he's like a heifer.
Yes, Brooke, I almost said that. Because around here, we don't say the Food Network. That's a big word. We say the Food Channel.
The food. It's a food channel.
Always add extra butter and sugar. That is a good rule, Rose. With erythritol, it isn't as bad. What is erythritol?
Ugh.
It sounds nasty.
Poor Hubbers. Ugh.
He loved every minute of it.
Poor Hubbers loved every minute of it. What are we
What did
having
he
for dinner
love?
tonight? I fattened his ass up. He'd come home from work. What are we having for dinner tonight? Well, tonight, honey, we're having fingerling potatoes with pork medallions and hunter sauce. And he'd be like, uh-huh.
That's skinny girl food.
No, it's not.
Pork medallions. I like my
And
meat in a
hunter
big
sauce?
ass hunk.
In hunter sauce?
In what?
In a hunter sauce? No,
I
that's
don't
pure
know what a
butter right
hunter-
there, baby. That's butter.
I don't know what a hunter sauce is.
It's bechamel with peppers in it.
Oh, okay.
See,
I
I
know
knew
what
you'd
a
understand
bechamel
that.
is.
No, I knew you
Mhm.
would.
Midwest food. Blech.
You know
I
bechamel
lost.
because it comes right out of New Orleans.
Well, yeah.
And it has cracked peppercorn in it.
Hey, Carrie. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Carrie.
Now Brooke's going to look for donuts.
Yeah, we should put an advisory on this that says if you're on a diet, stay the hell out.
Yeah, yeah.
Fat chicks only, man.
This is not the place for you. JD says, I'm eating animal crackers. Stop all real food talk. You're a little person, JD. Why are you eating plain old animal crackers? That's like cardboard. Unless you're dipping them in chocolate frosting. They're good. Like
Hey,
that.
Kat, my son-in-law, and if you guys ever saw him, and if you go on my page, you'll see him. My son-in-law is 6'2". He has a great big beard. He's a huge biker, big guy. And every year for Christmas, I buy him these imported gummy bears. And he walks around with the bag going, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Eating his gummy bears.
Carla says, I have Kit Kats, peanut M&Ms, and cheese its. I almost said cheese tits.
Well, I have Pringles and
oh,
pretzels.
cotton candy peeps.
And I got some M&Ms and some beef jerkies. What else have we got in the drawer?
Darla's eating mixed nuts. Darla, you're hanging out with mixed nuts.
Oh, I got
Oh,
this white chocolate that I
Cadbury
got.
cream egg. Oh my god.
I got some Kit Kats down here. That's what I keep under the desk, honey. I don't keep projects under the desk. I keep junk food under the desk.
I have these. I love beef jerky. I crave meat a lot.
I call it butt jerky because when we're in the car, yes, I have a kitchen in my desk.
Carla says I don't dip my boobies in cheese. Maybe Hershey's chocolate syrup.
Whoa!
Ugh, white chocolate.
just got a
that
little
is so
racy up in
gross.
here. Just got a little
What?
racy up in here.
That's Carla being bad.
You didn't finish your thought on why we call it butt jerky.
Oh,
Hmm?
so yeah, we don't call it beef jerky. We call it butt jerky
Ugh.
because every time I get in the car,
I love Seinfeld, Darla.
I shove it
Every time you
underneath
get.
Hag's butt cheek on
Oh
one
my
side.
lord.
She's always sitting on my bag of beef jerky. Well, keeps it soft, you know.
Oh.
Keeps it soft.
I knew
Yeah.
what you meant, Darla. Yes, I loved Seinfeld.
Yeah.
What?
I hate that show.
I loved Seinfeld.
Okay, I think it
Remember
was
the
Cat.
episode where George decided to eat sandwiches at the same time he was getting it all? Oh my God. No, I don't remember that. But I could
Mm-mm.
totally see George doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Amy's a jerky keeper. I have to be careful though because she eats my jerky.
Hey, I'm gonna be off already.
Okay, so Cat, I think it was you.
Kramer.
A
I
couple
bet
of
it
weeks
was.
back. A couple of weeks back, I had bought uh, these spools of ribbon,
Mm-hmm.
and there was this spool that looked like this. That was the rainbow dingleberries.
And they don't roll away.
Mm-hmm.
It rolled away. Cat, were you the one? Cat, talk to me.
Oh, that was sweet. My mom is a jelly bean eating machine. She loves jelly beans, but she's picky. It has to be the.
Yes, it was you. Okay. I thought it was you. So I went to the store the other day and they had more. And so I bought you one.
Curly's like, she said dingleberries. Curly is the Beavis and Butthead of the tribe,
Yeah.
all rolled into one.
So, yes. So I
Oh,
was in the store the
Miracle
other day and they
Whip.
had more. So I bought you one. So I will mail it out to you shortly
Did you see
because I
what Kim
felt bad.
said?
Huh.
Her hubby brought speckled jelly beans since she's been sewing masks for him and his coworkers all day. That was very sweet. Walgreens has all of one color jelly beans.
Yes.
Well, that's no fun. You gotta have all the. Oh, I love the licorice ones. Thanks, Darla. They ran out of masks, so I'm doing what I can. That's very nice. Miss Cat says she only buys the black jelly beans. I love licorice. Miss Cat, have you met Els? Have y'all ever noticed there's like no in between with black licorice? You
You either
either
like it or you
love
don't.
it or you hate it.
That's like Kim's falling asleep.
No falling asleep.
Uh oh, Kim's getting sleepy. Yeah, I love it. I even like the old timey candies. I think you can still get them at a Cracker
Which
Barrel.
one of the brothers
The
left?
Yeah, there's a couple of
hard.
places you can still get them.
They're called horns, horns tooth or something like that. Yep, I remember that, Carla. I used to love that.
Yes, blackjack gum.
I loved it.
My dad used to love black licorice. He'd get like this little. Used to come around Christmas time. It would come in a little metal bucket, and it
Mm-hmm.
was like little pieces of the black licorice in there. My dad
Mm-hmm.
loved that stuff. Oh, I hated it. Oh.
And he was doing stuff and I loved it.
Scotty dogs are so good. Miss Cat, you got your own wet market down there? Please God, tell me Scotty dogs are a type of candy.
They are.
Okay. Just making sure. I've never heard of those. What are they? Yeah, me too, JD. I even ate those old nasty the candy cigarettes, and nothing is nastier than a candy cigarette.
They were just so dry, but you couldn't stop eating them. Like you blow
Mm-hmm.
the powder off and then you eat them. And then who
Oh,
came
like
up with the
Swedish fish.
who came up with the brilliant damn idea of sticking those things together, those candy cigarettes, and then you try to break them apart and they'd snap in half.
Well, I think like humidity would get to them, and they would just get sticky, and they would stick together in the package. Or
See, I like
maybe,
Swedish fish, but I only like the red ones.
wax bottles. I used to love the Coca-Cola gummies. Y'all remember those?
Mm-hmm.
And the wax lips. I used to love to get the wax lips and walk around with those in my mouth and freak people out.
Oh, my favorite, an Abba Zaba bar.
A what?
Abba Zaba.
I've
Oh,
never heard of that.
it was white toffee around peanut butter.
I would like that. I've never had one.
Oh, it was so yummy.
Oh man, I loved pixie sticks too. Pure sugar. Make me sick as a dog.
Still 66, yes.
There's a
I've never
place
heard of
when
Abazaba.
I go to Goat Feathers. There's a place down there that it's
Mm-hmm.
like an old style ice cream parlor. It's on Main
Mm-hmm.
Street down there, and I always have to go into the candy store because they have all the old vintage candy.
Mm.
And so I always have to go in there because you can go in there and get the Coke bottle gummies, and you can get the wax lips, and uh,
Mm-hmm.
you can get remember the little colored dots on the paper.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Yep.
get
Yep.
those and candy necklaces. They have Abba Zabbas and Charleston Chews, and they have the old Charms lollipops. And
Oh, I loved Old Charms. Loved
so
them.
I always have to go in there and then that place kills me every time I go in there. It's like I walk around going, ooh, ooh, because I'm like a fat kid in a candy store with a credit card.
You are a fat kid with a credit card.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. And remember the big pixie sticks, the big plastic ones? Oh,
The what? Oh yeah, yeah. I loved
yeah.
them.
But they have all that kind of stuff in there, and they have homemade ice cream
Well, Els, you know they have all that stuff at Cracker Barrel, and I
and
know there's
fudge.
Cracker Barrel that are.
They
Yep.
make fudge. But see, the Cracker Barrel by us is out on
Mm-hmm.
the freeway, and it's about 45 minutes away. And so
Oh, okay.
I would rather just go down to Boulder
Right.
City, where I
Mm-hmm.
get small town America. They still have an Ace Hardware on the main strip.
We have several Ace Hardwares.
Yeah, but they don't out here. That's the thing. This is
Oh,
like a little main street America. That's why I like to go to Goat
right.
Feathers. And that
Mm-hmm.
whole street is like thrift stores and vintage shops and antique malls. And that's why when I go down to Boulder, I always take you guys out there and videotape it. Goat Feathers, if you guys saw the size of that building, it's like
Yeah,
it's the
it's
size of a
big.
barn. You guys, most of you have only like seen bits and pieces of it. Uh, I have actually taken Laura into Goat Feathers on Facebook
It's
FaceTime,
beautiful.
and it is literally like floor to ceiling. It's 2 floors, and from the roof to the floor is just jam packed with stuff. Like I took Amy in there one time. Her eyes lit up like a little kid. She was like,
Yep.
"Wow!" And it's dozens and dozens. There's probably 200 different vendors that have little spots and nooks in there.
It
And
is something to behold. It really is.
you go down a ramp and up a ramp. It's an old barn, is what it is.
Right, Rose. He's loving it.
So,
He's saving all kinds of money. Oh, good night, Miss Cat. Thank you for coming.
bye, cat.
Get some rest, hon.
Okay, okay, okay. Rose, hover ain't saving crap, okay? Because I know how to use Etsy and Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
thank you.
guess
Good
at
for
least she was
you.
buying stuff to sell. Now she's just buying stuff.
I'll be honest. Whatever you guys buy from me, that money goes back into my scavengers. So Hover doesn't actually put out any money for what I do. I started off with a little bit of my own money, and I went scavenger, and then I sold my scavenger, and I made a little bit more money, so I could scavenger some more. And so, yeah, when you buy from my sale, you're really supporting my scavenger. He doesn't support any of it. He loves that fact.
Yes, he does.
Now, my Tuesday morning, oh, no, I'm kidding. I do that out of my PayPal account too.
Steal one. I told her the other day that she get away from her. And she went all angry and told me out.
What was she stealing? What was she stealing, Carla?
What was she stealing, Carla, that she was going crazy over?
Yes, I know, Carly. I need to take my meds. It's getting late.
I'll get her. Speaking of, it is 2 hours, sweetheart. You know what that means, right?
Yep. It's
It
your
means my
dinner
camera
time.
has frozen up.
Huh? That's
Oh my
frozen.
God, bro. Sweet bro. Oh man.
I just take Scotty's money and pay him back by doing vulgar things.
Oh, she tried to steal a 10-pound Hershey bar.
Oh, okay. Well, Rose, I believe you just provided the secret to a happy, happy marriage.
Wait a minute, we got to showcase that one.
That's funny.
All right. I love just above it. You see this?
Huh? Oh, your little roses. You pulled them out from under your desk.
Support your
How cute.
addiction somehow.
Oh, God.
We really have to pay better attention to the chat. We really
Good
do.
night, Kim. Talk to you later,
Night,
hon. Thank you
Kim.
for coming.
All right, Missy, it is time
10
for you to take
pound
your meds.
chocolate bar. Wow.
And I am not going to get in trouble from the mom and Aunt Nisi for you not taking your meds on time. So say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, y'all. Sweet dreams. Thank y'all for coming. It was fun as always. Love you all. Good night and sweet dreams. Bye.
We love you guys. If you haven't done so already and you don't know somebody who's in the chat, please go over and get their information. Go and search them out. If you just put their name, drop it into Google, it'll come right up for you. Go over, subscribe to their channel, like them, ring their bell, share them out with your friends. Until we see you again, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit my button, hit Laura's button, like us, subscribe, ring our bells. We love it. I will see you guys at 9 p.m. Standard Time. That's about an hour, about 45 minutes from now. And I will see you guys for Late Night Lunatics. Until then, bye-bye. We love you.